There were three Dungeons and Dragons movies before this that weren't so successful. Dungeons and Dragons 2000 with IMDb 3.6, Dungeons and Dragons Wrath of the Dragon God 2005 IMDb 4.7, and Dungeons and Dragons 3 The Book of Wild Darkness IMDb 4.4, while the IMDb rate of the new movie is 7.3 at the moment. There's no connection between this trilogy and Honor Among Thieves. The first film was based on the campaign setting Mystara, while Honor Among Thieves is set in the Forgotten Realms. Dungeons and Dragons wouldn't be Dungeons and Dragons without dragons or dungeons. When our heroes venture into the darkness, among thieves delivers bows. While we all expected a fire-breathing beast, some might not have anticipated one so fat. Timbershaw, also known as Wormsmith of Gracklestad, is this thin red dragon. In the Dungeons and Dragons lore, Timbershaw's waistline is as wide as his ego, nonchalantly burning those who don't see eye to eye with him. As the film depicts, greed weighs down on Timbershaw to the point that he can't fly. He can hardly even walk. Although visitors should still run for their lives, dragons spend most of their time devouring humans, so it's easy to let go. The new film is also preceded by an animated series that was created by Kevin Paul Coates and Dennis Marksren for 3 seasons in the 1980s.
Behold, my curious Dungeons and Dragons travelers, the power of the owl bear. Whoa! Wow! Wow! Wait a minute, a druid can't turn into an owl bear.
Relax, it's just a movie.
Yeah, don't be a hater.
Rules are rules for a reason.
You're such a rules lawyer.
Damn!
Whoa. Oh, damn.
Critical burn.
Ah, but the first rule is, if I say it's okay, it's okay. And Eric, you suck.
Paramount acquired the rights in late 2017 when announcing a live-action series based on the tabletop role-playing game Dungeons & Dragons is coming to Paramount Plus. One of the characters, Paige, hated wearing his character's armor. "You're hot all day," he revealed. "You can't sit down. The sweat goes nowhere. It just kinda hangs out. It becomes a scuba suit just with your own juices." The movie wasn't so successful at the box office with $208 million US. Given that Marvel movies have cornered the market on a snarky, quippy exchanges between desperate characters, Honor Among Thieves couldn't compete. Its dungeon party constantly making jokes and cracking wise, even at serious moments, constantly sucked all the tension out of the plot. Although the movie runs for 2 hours and 14 minutes, some of the action is still considered the best in its own class, despite its rushed storyline. Apart from being difficult to follow a fast-paced storyline, Honor Among Thieves also has characters that are very difficult to get to know more closely. There is little time to get to know the characters in this movie because it moves at a very fast pace. Sign language is becoming more prevalent in mainstream media, playing an integral role in films like Coda and A Quiet Place. Honor Among Thieves contains one of the subtlest and most unexpected examples, bringing applied language solutions into role-playing games. Justice Smith stars as Simon, the gag's resident sorcerer. Smith collaborated with a choreographer to create the gestures for the spells that Simon casts. The actor wanted his gesture to carry a deeper meaning. Smith already knew some sign language, having studied it for about 1 or 2 years. So, he decided to work certain words into his gestures to reflect what the spells being performed does. Sign language can transcend borders, and in this case, entire realms.